Hello viewers, thanks for watching. In this video, we're gonna complete our CSS part of our project. So let's start working. We already know how to open the folder in VS Code, but I want to show you again. Click on these three lines in VS Code and click on the file, then click on the open folder. So my folder in my desktop. Click on the desktop. There is a folder says web design. Click on there and my folder name is new project. Click on that and select the folder. So now we are on the new project folder. This is the Explorer in VS Code and our HTML file name is web.html and our CSS file name is web.css. So click on the web.html file. So this is the HTML file. We already done our HTML code. Also, we linked our CSS file in the HTML file. If you look under the title, the link relationship style sheet and href is web.css. This is the CSS file already linked together. So let's go to the CSS file, click on web.css and you can just hide it, the Explorer. Click on this and it will just hide. In the CSS file, let's do the universal selector. How to do the universal selector? Just type star curly braces. If you want to do something for full website, then you can put the code inside the universal select. So I want to put the box sizing as a border box. Before that, font family and put Arial, Helvetica, Sans serif. This one will apply for the full website. Then box sizing, border box, margin should be top and bottom 0, also left and right 0. This code will apply for the full website. Go to the HTML file and click on to this go live. This is our HTML part of our project. So we need to work on this project. We need to design this. I want to make it exactly like this website. Our list items are here. All of this will stay on the menu bar. So go to the CSS file. Let's go to the menu section. The class name is .nav for this div. If you want to go to that section, we need to put .nav curly braces, enter. For that div, I want to put the text in the center. Text align center and background color yellow. Save it. It looks like this. After that, go to the list items. These lists are inside the another list. Type ul and we need to go to the list items li curly braces, enter. Type list style, we can mention none. Save it. The dots gone. I want to make the font little bit bigger. Font size 1.5 and letter spacing and to make it 2 pixel. I want to put them in the single line. Type display. I want to make them inline block. Save it. They are on the same line, each of them next to each other. Background color for this list items, I want to make it yellow green. Save it. For this list items, background color is yellow green. Border radius 10 pixel. Save it. So I already told you in our previous lesson that these are the default border radius. Just ignore them. Border radius I put 10 pixel. Make it like 5 pixel. So forget about the full design. When we do rest of the design, then it will look better. Let's put 10 pixel margin for. So now it looks a bit better. Menu bar done for now. The next section is about me. Make a comment about. Let's go to our HTML part. ID is about, hash about curly brace. Font size 1.5, line height as well 1.5. Heading is about me and the class name is about h. Class name dot about h. Curly braces, enter. For the heading, text align on center. So paragraph got a class name as well, about p. Dot about p, curly braces, margin for all sides 10 pixel. Save it. Now let's go to the next div, next section. That one is my course. Make another comment. Control / div ID is course, hash course, curly braces, enter, margin bottom is 10 pixel. So after this h2, put id name is h course. Let's go to the CSS part. So id start with the hash h course, curly braces, enter, text align, center, padding bottom 10 pixel. There is little bit gap. Let's work with the table. At first we need to work with the table header, th, curly braces, background color green yellow, padding 10 pixel. Save it. There is 10 pixel gap for each of them. Border radius 5 pixel, 5 pixel round on the corners. We can work with the table before the table header. Type table, curly brace, enter. Let's make a border around this table. Border 2 pixel solid blue. Margin just make it auto. When you put the margin auto, it will adjust with the div. Border radius 10 pixel. Made it 10 pixel round. We need to work with the table data. td curly braces, enter. Let's put some padding for each of these data. Padding 10 pixel. Then background color, put some background color green. Let's change the color of the text. Type color white. Border radius 5 pixel. This section is done. So after that, contact me. So in the CSS as well, make a comment, contact. Let's put an ID for this div. ID contact. Go to the CSS file. So ID start with the hash contact, curly braces, background color aquamarine. Let's put some padding top 10 pixel, padding bottom as well. Let's work with the heading for this div. h2, put a class name, class contact h, curly braces, enter. Put the text align and center the heading in the middle of the div. Put some padding at the bottom, padding bottom 10 pixel. You see this label, name and email on the left side and the box the right of these things, but here is aligned with the left side. So let's work with this message box. If we look at the text area, there is an ID said message. ID start with the hash curly braces message. Put some margin on the left side, margin left 50 pixel and border 1 pixel solid yellow green. Save it. So 50 pixel on the right and border radius 10 pixel. There is 10 pixel round on the corners and there is a submit button. Let's work with that. Where is the submit button? Type submit and ID as well. Submit. So we need to work with this ID submit, curly braces, enter. Margin top 10 pixel, margin left 50 pixel. Put some padding 5 pixel top and bottom and 20 pixel for left and right. Background color yellow green. There is kind of color on the border. I want to hide it. Just type border transparent. That color is gone. And border radius 5 pixel. So little bit round. All of this inside a form. Put an ID to work with the form ID. Just type FID to understand. Form started before this message. So ID with the hash FID, curly braces and text align center. The form is in the middle of the div. Let's work with this name and email. ID for the name is name and ID for the email is email. I want to put them together in the group. Start with the hash name, comma, group them together with the comma, hash email, curly braces, enter. Padding 5 pixel, border radius 5 pixel. After the padding, set border transparent. Save it. That color is gone and 5 pixel round on the corners. This part is done. Let's work with the next one. Comment it. Form extended. For the div, there is an ID. Select. What is it? Select. Curly braces, enter, text align center. Everything the center of the div. Background color antique white. Padding top 10 pixel, padding bottom as well 10 pixel. Save it. For this section, background color is antique white and padding. I put 10 pixel the top and bottom. And after that, choice. For the div, class name is choice. So let's work with that. Dot choice, margin top 10 pixel, margin bottom 10 pixel. Save it. 10 pixel top and bottom margin applied to this first div, but I want the same things for the second and third div as well. There are 3 divs in the So let's go to the HTML part. This is the second div and that is the third div. So click here. After the div, press Alt, press the space. Type class name is choice. We already did work in the CSS file with the choice class name. Save it. Now for the second one and third one, there are 10 pixel gap on the top and bottom as well. You see the all names are sticking together, so I want a little bit gap in between each of these. For that I need to work with the label dot choice, then we need to work with the label curly braces, enter, margin right 10 pixel. Save it. There is 10 pixel gap on the right side for each of them. Also, if you look at there, you can see the box and the name, they are sticking together, so I want a little bit gap in between them as well. For that we need to work with the input dot choice input curly braces, enter, margin right 10 pixel. Save it. There is 10 pixel gap in between the label and the input. It looks better now. I want to put a little bit padding for the h4 heading, so type h4 curly braces, enter, padding 10 pixel. Save it. Now we need to work with the submit button. For this submit button, id is submit to. id start with the hash submit to curly braces, enter. I want the same design for this submit button as well. Submit button is here. Just copy all of the code, paste it in the submit to. Save it. Same code for both of these button, just the id name is different. So now I need to work with the footer. Go to the HTML. Footer is here. Let's put an id, or you can put class name as well. Class foot. Save it. Go to the CSS file dot foot curly braces, enter. So background color and to put aqua. Save it. Now I want all of this text aligned to the center. Text align center. I want to put some padding as well. Padding top 10 pixel and padding bottom as well 10 pixel. Save it. I want to put a little bit padding for these images. So type img curly braces, enter. So padding 10 pixel. Okay, 10 pixel padding for all sides for this image. Let's make a little bit gap on the right side of each image. Margin right 10 pixel. Save it. There is 10 pixel margin on the right side of each picture. You see there is little dash under each of these image. These are because of the link. If you want to remove them, you need to work with the a tag. A curly braces, enter, text decoration none. Save it. Now those dash are disappeared. You see all contents are not showing in the same page, so you need to pull the bar down. So I want to make a link in between the section and this menu items. So for that, let's go to the HTML part. We need to make a link inside the list items. Click on the first one. After the list, then press Alt and select all of them. Type A, click link. For the home, you don't need to put anything. Just put hash. For the about section, id is about, hash about. The course, id is course, so hash course. For the contact, hash contact, and your choice. For the last one, id is select, hash city. And you need to put them in between this opening and closing a tag. Just copy them and paste them. Save it. If you click on home, nothing will happen because home always on the top of the page. You click on the about section will be on top of the page. Back, click course. Course section is on top of the page. Click contact. See the contact form is on the top of the page. Go back. If you click on the your choice, this form is not on top of the page because there is not enough data at the bottom. That's why it is showing. But the thing is like your section will appear on the page, so you don't need to pull the bar. If you want to check this id, you can check it. For the about section, id is about. For the next one, id is course. So this id fine. That's all for today, and thanks for watching. Stay with me for the next of the videos. In the next video, I'm gonna work with the responsive side.